Here's my Amazon affiliate marketing tutorial for 2025 from someone who sells over $40,000 a month in revenue on Amazon, earning thousands of dollars in commissions. Let's get started. Jumping into this presentation here, the first thing I want to do is I want to give you an overview of what we're going to go over today. So first off, what you need to know before joining Amazon Associates so you don't get kicked out, which is a big problem that a lot of people complain about online. Next, how to build online real estate that attracts Amazon affiliate sales on autopilot and turns it into actual passive income. And lastly, my 3-step automation process for evergreen Amazon affiliate sales 24/7, 365. So the first thing I want to do is I actually want to share a blogging income report that I think is going to be pretty interesting for some people. So this is for June 2025. And basically breaking down these 4 income streams. Actually, it's 3 income streams. But the first one is Amazon affiliate earned over $1,500. So $1,575.33. You can actually see this here where it's broken down by country, and United States actually makes up 80% of those commissions, but the rest of the world internationally makes up 20%. So this is actually something that I only learned recently how to do to get more earnings from international sales, and I'm going to show you how to in this video. The second thing is over here on the right, so it's actually covered up, but there is an Amazon monthly rewards like performance bonus. If you sell over certain revenue targets, you get a bonus. And for this month, it was $1,000. So add that to the Amazon affiliate. We're looking at $2,575.33 from Amazon Associates alone. And then Mediavine, this was actually the first month of joining Mediavine, halfway through the month, and it was still figuring out the algorithm for the RPMs, but they earned $769.27, which is really awesome. And then lastly, YouTube AdSense earned $594.14, which honestly for YouTube is pretty good considering that the RPMs is generally lower. So in total, this blog earned $3,938.74, and the only expenses is the website hosting, which is $30 a month. This is up 57% from May, which earned $2,514.09. So this is just incredible. A 57% increase month over month. Businesses like this on the internet are one of the only income streams where you can just go up 57%. So I do want to jump into the Amazon Associates just a little bit just to show you. So as I showed you, this is only the US earnings, so $1,255 in commissions, but you can see the shipped items revenue is over $41,000. Okay, so tens of thousands of dollars sold, and this is all through Amazon Associates affiliate links that are going to be on a couple platforms I'm going to share where's the best place to get affiliate sales on autopilot. So let's jump back into the presentation here. So that is June 2025. We're in July right now. It's actually July 1st. So moving on, real quick, please take a moment to like and comment the video if you want more content like this. I'm going to be sharing a ton of insider knowledge and information for how to actually get results with affiliate marketing and try to make it as clear and value providing as possible. So if you could help me out, I've been a little inconsistent, so my algorithm needs a lot of help. Just give a moment to like the video. Would appreciate it a lot. So let's move on. Basically, let's talk about the benefits of Amazon Associates. So the first thing is, this is free to join. There is zero risk other than getting kicked out, which I'll share how we can avoid that. But it's free to join Amazon Associates, and you just sign up. You can get your links and you can get paid. It's like, honestly, one of the best things ever. It's the first affiliate program I personally joined. Now, it's also one of the easiest programs to get approved into. There are programs out there and networks like Impact, Commission Junction, and those programs and those networks are honestly pretty difficult to get into unless you have an established website, okay? So Amazon's a great way to learn for beginners. There's a 24-hour cookie. A lot of people ask about this. Do you have to refresh your links because they think like 24 hours means the links expire in 24 hours. That is not how this works. You get the link. That link typically will last for years and still be active, still be working. And basically 24-hour cookie means if they click it and they buy anything inside of their cart within 24 hours, you will make commission, okay? If you're the last link they click before making the purchase. Incredible, okay? And I want to just highlight there, you get paid on everything in their cart, not just the thing that you linked out to. Many times I go check my Amazon Associates. I go look at the items that people ordered because you can see every item ordered through your links. And there's times where I've sold items over $1,000 that I have no experience with. Like I've never touched, I've never reviewed, I've never made content about, and people bought it because it was in their cart. Okay. That's something to think about. If we're trying to get as much commissions as possible, you need to think about attracting rich customers who are buying a lot of things, okay? That's the first tip. So with Amazon, we have over 600 million available products for sale in every single niche and category you can think of. I mean, these days you can buy anything on Amazon. It's incredible. And you can get paid for that. Okay, and you can get a piece of all those sales. And 310 million people shop on Amazon actively. That's how many active shoppers are using Amazon that you just get to tap into, and they already have their credit card information. So they can just check out in a single click after clicking your affiliate link. And that's why Amazon has a high conversion rate. Okay, people spend over $1.75 billion in daily sales on Amazon. Imagine you were getting a percentage of that through your affiliate links. Okay, so, and lastly, there's no hassle, no headaches. Just get your links and get paid. All right, what's not to love about this? All right, so moving on. Let's talk about what you need to know before signing up. Now, I watched a few Amazon tutorial videos, and to be honest, these videos, they showed no earnings at all. And then all they did was show you how to sign up, but they don't really walk you through how do you actually, what are the important things to worry about, to think about, and so that you don't get kicked out in 180 days. Okay. Because honestly, the application's not even the hard part that you should be worried about. It's really how do you stay in the program and how do you make sales? How do you make thousands of dollars? All right. The first thing is they will ask you for a website URL. Let's get this out of the way now. Now, some people will tell you, you don't need a website. You can just use some social media link. Now, that is true. You may get accepted with social media, but to be honest, it's not 100% guaranteed. And you might need to have like 500 plus followers. Let's say like 500 subscribers on YouTube. Okay. Now, again, if you get approved somehow and you don't have like a legit website, honestly, you should really build a website with a custom domain, and it should be a self-hosted WordPress website. That's honestly the best way to go. That's what I'm doing for this case study and this blog. And this is how I do it for all of my blogs in the portfolio. Okay. Because honestly, like building this up and building that platform, it's more important than just trying to get into the program, get your links, and then get zero sales. So we'll get into that soon. But basically, you need to get 3 sales within 180 days. That's 6 months, or you get kicked out. There's a lot of people who get so eager. Oh my gosh, Amazon Associates, so cool. I can get paid. All I have to do is get these links and go spam them everywhere. They get into the program, they get the links, they throw them up on, an Instagram bio or something like that. They get 0 sales, and then they get kicked out. I've heard that story a million times, but to be honest, if you do things the right way and you follow what I'm going to lay out for you, 3 sales in 180 days is not a big deal at all. Like that's nothing. Now, some people think they're clever. Some people think they're really smart, smarter than Amazon, smarter than Google, and they think that they can game the 3 sales by asking friends and family to click their affiliate links and buy. Amazon knows when it's friends and family, okay? Because they're able to track how is the link being distributed with attribution. So is it something that you're just texting or sending via email? And then they know your friends and family because honestly, they're really smart. So if you have an Amazon account and you have an address on there and your family has an address or your friends have an address and those addresses are a little bit too coincidental, trust me, they know and they will claw back those commissions. It happens all the time. Again, people think they're so smart, they're so clever, but you're not. Honestly, you're not the first person to come up with that. Do things the legit way, do things the right way, and that is how you're going to stay in the game for a long time. All right. Now, rule number 1. Don't spam your affiliate links just anywhere. This is what people do. They go crazy once they get into a program, not just Amazon, but any affiliate program. They think they can just paste their affiliate link on any random place on the internet and get sales. That's not how it works. It's not rocket science. We need to attract actual buyers who are interested in these products if you want the highest chance to get a sale. All right. So we're moving on to number 2, how to get a ton of Amazon sales on autopilot. So again, I want to mention the application, the approval process and all that stuff, the application's easy. It's more important that you have a website URL. Now, that's outside the topic of this video because that's its own video in itself. You know, the whole website creation and everything, like that's its own tutorial. But honestly, I recommend you take the time to actually do this the right way and you actually build a self-hosted website that's on WordPress with a custom domain, and then you do that before the application. Now, honestly, if you want a better chance, this is really important advice that I never hear anyone talk about, especially not these other tutorials. Don't apply for Amazon Associates until your website has built up some steady traffic. And that typically means you've been posting on your website or on your YouTube channel for 3 to 6 months before you even apply. Okay? Because think about it. If you have 180 days to make 3 sales, why start the clock when you literally have a brand new website that nobody looks at or a brand new YouTube channel with 0 views when you could simply start 6 months later when you're already getting, let's say, thousands of views a month or like thousands of visits per month. And it's so much easier to get 3 sales because at the end of the day, most people have like a 1% conversion rate. So if 100 people visit, you'll probably get 1 sale. Okay. So put the odds in your favor. Don't rush signing up for Amazon Associates. Build the important things first, which is going to be your website or your YouTube channel. Build a steady amount of viewers every single month, every single week, and then getting those 3 sales becomes easy. Okay, do that rather than rush it in the beginning and then get kicked out because you didn't give yourself enough time to gain traction. Okay, let's talk about how to get a ton of Amazon sales on autopilot, because the beauty of this business model is these are just links. You put them in places on the internet. If they get seen by enough people with traffic and they purchase things on a daily, weekly basis, you make money on autopilot. That's the beauty of this. This is why it can become passive income and give you freedom. Okay. Now, my whole strategy is around building online real estate. What does online real estate look like? Okay. Where do you put your links? So when you see online real estate, this is when people are searching a search term on Google. Let's say best air fryer 2025, best air fryer for a family of 4. Okay. If your website or your YouTube video shows up on the other end of that search, that's online real estate because you could own that. You could own that through your own domain and website. You could own that through your YouTube channel. You can own that through a Pinterest account. Those are the 3 platforms I'm personally investing into in 2025. It would be Google SEO, so that's a website. It would be YouTube SEO, so that's the YouTube videos, which can show on Google as well, so that's double dipping, and then Pinterest. All right, that is what online real estate is, and I just focus on building profitable prime online real estate. Now, what is prime online real estate? If you're ranking in the top 5 position, specifically position 1 is obviously the best, but if you're even on like just page 1, you don't even have to be position 1. You're getting a piece of the pie for that search traffic. If thousands of people are searching up those exact words, that exact term every single month, they're looking for, specifically what you have to sell, whether it's an individual review, whether it's a best of post, whether it's a comparison. If your online real estate shows up and there's ways to really, influence that, that's my whole strategy, then you're going to attract buyers on autopilot. And the cool thing is you make a YouTube video or a blog post one time, then it can live on the internet forever and it can get sales years later, which is why I fell in love with this business model and why I still get so excited about it today because of all of this possibility. All right. Now, where are the best platforms for evergreen sales? The best platforms are those with purchase intent, meaning they're ready to buy now. Now, a lot of people online are going to try and sell you on Instagram and TikTok. Now, I'm not opposed to TikTok in particular because I personally like to repurpose YouTube Shorts as TikToks. And you could do Instagram Reels as well. It's the same vertical format. But when people say Instagram, you can't really just put affiliate links on these platforms. Also, how do people use Instagram? Do they search best air fryer 2025 into Instagram? Or do they search that into Google and YouTube, right? Instagram is more for awareness, for discovery, for just seeing pictures and images. It's not for having links. You can't even put a link in an Instagram post. Okay? You can put links all over a blog post. You can put links all over a YouTube description. You can put links on a Pinterest pin, but you can't do it on Instagram. Okay? Same thing with TikTok. You can't just be posting links, especially affiliate links, on a TikTok. It doesn't really work like that. Okay. So that's why I recommend Google SEO, YouTube SEO, Pinterest. Those are the top 3 for me. Those are what drives sales and gets the buyers who are ready to buy now. All right. What types of content do you make? You need to learn keyword research and content creation as a skill. Starting with keyword research, basically we use tools. And I have a tool that I use called Keywords Everywhere. It's a Chrome extension. And I Google stuff. And Keywords Everywhere tells me how many people are searching a search term per month. So you can search something up and it'll say like 20,000 searches per month. This gives me an idea, where do I build my online real estate? I think about that as like surveying the land. And we're looking at prime lots of land that we're going to build either a blog post, a YouTube video, or both. And it's like, is that worth the squeeze? Now, when you're starting out, don't be greedy. Don't be looking at the search volume and say, hey, if it's not at least 10,000 a month or 20,000 a month, then it's not worth my time. Wrong. You need to be looking for the search terms that only get like 100 visits per month, that are too small for the big guys to even waste their time on. Because you need to start from the bottom. Everybody has to start there from the bottom, especially if you have a brand new website. You can't be just jumping up and competing with these massive sites, okay? And the sites that I look up to, that I get inspiration from, and I honestly try and copy with my affiliate site that's working very well, are sites like Wirecutter, okay? These are sites that are doing 9 figures a year in affiliate revenue from Amazon, okay? They're probably the top number 1 Amazon affiliate. And, you look at the way they do things, right? And we can't just jump up and compete with Wirecutter brand new. We have to work our way up there, okay? So this type of content is going to be reviews, comparisons, best of products, tutorials, how-to guides. It's going to be content people are searching for actively. Again, through the Google search bar, through the YouTube search bar, on Pinterest. You have to create things that people are already typing in, and we're talking like the exact match keyword or a phrase match keyword. Now that's a topic for another video. That's SEO. There's technical stuff to do with that, but that's in a gist, like that's the strategy. Is we're building stuff with an existing search volume and a market. We're not just making blogs about whatever we feel about. We do things mathematically, as far as like we survey the land, we do our due diligence, and then we build. So we don't waste our time, okay? Now, let me give you a money-making tip. This is how I was able to increase my affiliate sales on Amazon by over 20%, because 80% of the sales comes from the US, but the other 20% is international. So activate your international sales by turning on one link. You go into your Amazon Associates account, you go into settings, you click tools, and there's going to be one link. You sign up for all the countries. Boom. There you go. That just probably added at least 20% more commissions to your Amazon Associates sales moving forward. Okay, number 3. Let me share my 3-step automation process, because at the end of the day, I use Amazon to build me more passive income. Because at the end of the day, the reason why I like this business model is because we can do work today, but get paid for it months later without actively having to maintain or do anything. That's why I love this. You're front loading the work so you can get paid in the future, but you're separating your time from money, because once those links are on the internet, in a YouTube description, on a blog post, you can get paid in the future totally separate from your time. That's what makes this powerful. Step number 1, attract. So this process right here, it starts with keyword research, build online real estate, repurpose that online real estate. So I kind of mentioned a little of this trick where you can take a YouTube short and post it on TikTok. It's the exact same video file. You can even take that and post it on Instagram Reels. But think about a blog post and a long form YouTube video. You can do one or the other, or you can do both. You can embed YouTube videos into blog posts. You can turn a blog post into a YouTube video, vice versa. There's no rules here. And the more platforms you're on, the more exposure and coverage your brand, your website has. Highly recommend you be efficient, you repurpose your content, and last step is simply rinse and repeat. That's it. That's the whole process. You just do that every single day. If you do that every day for 1 year, you are going to be so much further ahead from where you started, and you're going to have so much momentum by the end of that 1 year. Step 2, authority. This is what everybody is missing. It's a missing ingredient for getting sales and having the highest conversion rate possible. Focus on building the brand's trust and credibility. So when I build these websites, they're not my personal brand. Now, I do have a personal brand, which you're watching now, but this is not what I'm using for this case study or for these affiliate sites or these authority sites. I create brands that are separate from my personal brand, and they're dedicated to just one niche. Why? Because when you dedicate to a niche, you symbolize to the visitor that your site is an expert about that one niche, and they can trust you. You will never get sales without trust. Okay? That is an important lesson that so many people want to just bypass. Again, everyone has it backwards. They think you sign up for affiliate links before you even have a website or trust, and then you just go spam it everywhere, and you're magically going to become a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. It's just a numbers game, and it's mathematical. And at the end of the day, I'm showing you the way that is mathematically highest in terms of conversion rate, because we are focusing on attracting warm buyers who are already interested, rather than doing it like 99% of wannabe Amazon affiliates, where they grab their links, they go spam it everywhere, and just pray something happens. We don't do that. We focus on data-driven approach that is mathematical at its core to give us the highest chance of success. That's it. It's not, the most craziest strategy, but it's a strategy that works wonders today. Okay? And it works way better than just guessing and shooting in the dark. Okay? So, number 3 is convert. Give real incentives and make buying right now through your affiliate links as appealing as possible. So, interestingly, people, when they do affiliate marketing, they go soft when it comes to actually doing the sales and actually closing the deal and converting. So what they do is they focus on marketing, which again, that's the point of affiliate marketing, is you're getting all this attention for a brand or a company, product or service that's not your own, and you're trying to direct them to your affiliate links, right? Here's the thing. When it comes to actually selling someone to take action right now, so many affiliates, most of them, 99% of them, they don't put as much care and effort into actually getting people wanting to click those affiliate links. It can be something as simple as, instead of using hyperlinks and text links, using buttons, using widgets inside of WordPress. That's what I do. So that right there is that's already one sort of trick to get more people clicking your affiliate links, make them more attractive to click, draw more attention to them on the page. If there's a discount, even better. That's the absolute best. If you can offer some kind of discount with your affiliate links, that's going to give a win-win situation where someone's going to want to use your affiliate link to save them money and make you money. All right? And it costs them nothing, because using other people's affiliate links, it never adds costs, it only saves costs. Okay? So that is basically it right there. And basically, if you enjoyed this video, again, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below. So real quick, I want to share, if you want to work with me and you want to copy and paste my affiliate website 2.0 template that I'm literally using to sell over $40,000 a month on Amazon, and it's Mediavine and Raptive approved, so it's good to go for the premium ad networks that pay the highest RPMs. Well, you can apply to work with me and get one-on-one guidance on choosing your niche, your branding, the keyword research process, how to get started, set up the website, and make content that actually ranks on Google, that actually makes affiliate sales right now. You don't have to do any guesswork. It's already been solved for you, and it's working June 2025 as we speak. This is as late, as recent as you can get. You know what I mean? This is proven to work, and it's working better than ever. And it's only going to grow because we're in the middle of summer, which is typically a slow time for the industry. And Q4 is when things really heat up. We're talking Black Friday, Christmas, holiday spending. Q4 is really where things are going to go crazy. Advertiser spend is definitely the highest in Q4 out of the entire year. And just think about the sales on Amazon. That's going to happen. In fact, we're in July right now, July 1st, and Prime Day is coming up for Amazon. Just imagine the sales that are going to spike then, right? So anyways, if you're interested in that, would love to work with people who have the right mindset, who are willing to invest into their business and build something real. And I have students who've been able to grow from zero to thousands of dollars a month in 1 year following the same system. So if you want to learn more about that, you can check it out. Link in description. You can also book a quick chat with me if you want to see if this is right for you. So hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you on the next one.